Alright, as usual, just give me one quick second before I start doing the first match. Just gotta make sure all my audio is alright on my end. But this is going to be a hell of a show, folks. Here tonight, it's going to be MULW's M1 Tournament 2025. So we are here for the M1 Tournament's Night 1. Should be a great amount of action here tonight on the first night of the M1 Tournament. Your main event of tonight, it's going to be a hell of a barn burner. It's going to be a B block main event as Brandon Styles will take on Konosuke Takeshita. That is going to be your main event of tonight. To kick things off will be a block A matchup as the Iron Taylor will be facing Chase Bazana. That is your opening contest of the tournament. And let's go down to the ring for the first match of the 2025 M1 tournament. Francis, that's going to be good. Yeah. Styles versus Takeshita is going to be awesome. I agree with you on that. That's going to be a good fight. But there is Chase Bazana. There for... Oh, by the way, there's Taylor. But there is Chase Bazana here tonight, getting ready for his match against the Iron Taylor. Should be a great one between these two to start off the tournament. The only question is it going to be the rookie Chase Bazana? Is Chase the youngest? I think he is. He's only like 19, I think. So if I remember correctly, he is the youngest of and out comes Mr. Iron Taylor, former one half of the Shockwave Wrestling Tag Team Champions in the Iron Taylor. Blaze, you're not 19. Shut up. Unless Blaze likes 19-year-olds, that's a different story. We won't go into that bridge yet. So this is going to be a great one here to kick off this tournament between a rookie and a veteran. Let's see tonight who's going to be on getting the first points. Remember, usual tournament rules here in the M1: 2 points for a win, one for a draw, and 0 for a loss. Remember, top 5 of your block move on in the playoffs, where then it'll be 2 versus 5 and 3 versus 4, so far and so on. And if you win the tournament, you can get a shot at any championship here that you want, and it could be any match that you want it to be. Unless you're Corey Crichton. If Corey Crichton wins the tournament, he can pick whoever he wants to defend the world championship against. Blaze, you're in your Blaze, I'm not even 40 yet. I'm not even in my 30s yet, Blaze. Shut up. Right now, though, Taylor on the attack of the arm of the rookie Chase Bazana, a member of the War Dogs. He's one of 2 members of the War Dogs here in this tournament. The other one is Gabe Kidd. But it feels like Gabe Kidd is like a double mercenary here in this tournament, working with both the War Dogs and the Death Riders. Death Riders have 2 members here tonight in this tournament. Nice roll-up here by the Iron Taylor to take one and a kick out. Blaze says I'm 22. No, you're not. I don't believe that. But Chase Bazana, the rookie with the speed. Beautiful move from Chase Bazana with snake eyes. Blaze says he fought Blaze? Blaze says he fought a dinosaur. Why the hell would I want to even think about that? I'm not even going to think about that, actually. What's the sense? Right now, though, Taylor taking the fight here on the floor. Mr. Chase. Remember, countouts in this match go to 20, so we're not WWE. We are not WWE. We actually go to a 20 count. Oh, but Taylor caught the big-time kick by Bazana. Chase. Cover Chase. Oh. That was close. Chase Bazzana almost got 3 and almost won his first points of the tournament, but not enough to beat the Iron Taylor tonight. Taylor fighting back. Taylor, DDT. Beautiful move from the veteran Iron Taylor. Even though he was pinned last night on Summer Fury, he's still showing the fight to Chase. Going for it. No, it's blocked. Taylor in for the pile driver. He's blocked. Chase is going to lock it in. A Dragon Sleeper. Taylor, is he going to tap? Taylor trying to hang on. Taylor trying to hang on. Taylor has tapped out Chase Bazzana. First man of the tournament to get on the board. A Dragon Sleeper to the Iron Taylor for that tap-out victory. Chase Bazzana gets on the board. The rookie, the 19-year-old, the youngest man in this tournament is on the board. Places he's not a reject. Yes, you are. Great win for the rookie, and you got to believe David Finley's happy. Gabe's happy. Drill Maloney's happy about that one. The only people that are not happy about that one is the Iron Taylor's group. But the thing is, that's only one match. There is multiple matches in this tournament, so even though Taylor lost his first one, he can still come back. There is still lots of time. But a good match between the Iron Taylor and Chase Bazzana. Second match of the night, the first of the B block, as it's Bryce Sanders taking on one of the people that took out House of Torture from the tournament, Dragon Bane. Dragon Bane was the one who pinned Evil in the trios match last episode to knock the House of Torture out of this tournament. So you can thank Dragon Bane and Alpha Wolf and Marichi Marufuji for why House of Torture is not in the tournament here, as one of them faces off against one half of the Shockwave Wrestling World Tag Team Champions and one third of the Shockwave Trinity Tag Trios Champions. And there is the Terror Bryce Sanders, also MSW, one half of the MSW TV Tag Team Champs too. Blaze is to make him the ref. Blaze, you are not supposed to be even here tonight anyway. You're not in the tournament. Or only tournament people are allowed here, and the staff of MUOW are allowed here, other than the crowd, of course. But right now, Bryce Sanders looking to get on the board early. Bryce Sanders, one of the people that were in the last M1 tournament. He didn't make the playoffs, but he had a good showing, 8 points in the last tournament for Bryce Sanders. That's still a good amount for Bryce. Blaze says he better be in this tournament. You're not in the tournament, Blaze. You never even fought a qualifier. But his opponent, though, is one half of the GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. The man that helped knock House of Torture out of here and banned them from the tournament, Dragon Bane. Taking out Evil with a roll-up to win that match for him. Alpha Wolf and Marichi Marufuji. You don't see, by the way, Marufuji later on tonight. Marichi Marufuji has got a hell of a challenge in Katsuyuki Fujita, the Beast, later tonight. And I'm not talking about Brock Lesnar. Corey does have a match later tonight. Corey's got the semi-main event tonight, as he's going to go one-on-one with Katsuhiko Nakajima later tonight in the semi-main event, in the main event of Block A. Right now, Bryce Sanders locking it up with Dragon Bane. Good lock-up to start things off here with Bryce Sanders. Devin does have a match later, too. Devin the Bandit going to take on Alpha Wolf, which is Dragon Bane's tag team partner. Don't see him later. Joe Kenny's got Claudio Castagnoli, but a match that I have scheduled on this one, 110%. The GHC Heavyweight Champion Ozawa will face Sawyer later tonight. Beautiful flux capacitor. Dragon Bane using his speed advantage over Bryce Sanders. Beautiful speed. Oh, and it caught Bryce the knee. Maybe the speed and athleticism advantage of Dragon Bane is helping him out here early on against Bryce Sanders. Early cover here by Dragon Bane, and almost two, but a kick out for Bryce. Question is, what type of energy is Bryce on right now? Dragon Bane, oh, misses that springboard back elbow. Because, Price has had a lot of matches over the last 24 hours. Couple over in Shockwave. And he did have one earlier in the week, too. Oh, nice roll up. Price will roll up here and a kick out from Dragon Bane. Laces, get the masked freak out of here, please. No, please, because that masked freak you're talking about here beat House of Torture, which is something that you couldn't do. Nice lock up again, Price. He going for a German. Price trying to maybe do it, but Dragon Bane is not letting go yet. Dragon Bane and Sanders, though, beautiful headlock takedown for Price Sanders. Sanders with the headlock now. Blaze says all wrestlers are here to wrestle without masks. Shut up, Blaze. You're not the one that makes that type of decision. Again, this is just a beautiful headlock. But look at Dragon Bane. Again, that's the athleticism of Dragon Bane. Ready to get back up to a standing position. Price still has the headlock, but now thrown off the ropes. Dragon Bane leaping over Sanders. Dragon Bane with another flux capacitor. You gotta give credit for Dragon Bane right now. He's taking it to Sanders. Big super kick. A beautiful super kick from Dragon Bane. Bane, spring, aboard. Oh, he missed. Big springboard senton. No one's home. And there's the Melons here tonight. Melons will definitely be here to watch some of these big-time matches, including their friend Joe Kenny later tonight. Right now, though, Sanders could be willing to put away Dragon Bane. And now Bane's in trouble. Sanders, sharpshooter time. Price Sanders has locked in a sharpshooter. Will Dragon Bane submit to the sharpshooter? We've had one tap out in the tournament already. But no, it's not enough to defeat Dragon Bane here tonight. Sanders is thinking crossface. Price, he's got it. Center of the ring, crossface applied. Dragon Bane trying to escape. And there's the athleticism. Good athleticism shown off by Dragon Bane, but Sanders dropping on the clothesline. Price Sanders, top rope. Dangerous here for Price Sanders. Sanders diving crossbody. Beautiful move off the top by Sanders. But he's got to take advantage of this. And that's what happens. A miss by Sanders. Dragon Bane's back on top. Standing moonsault. Again, if Price loses this match, it's because of the athleticism that Dragon Bane has. Blaze says my contract says I have the right to wrestle where I want to and when I want. No. And here we go. We got a slugfest. We got ourselves a slugfest between Dragon Bane and Price Sanders. These two back and forth with the slaps. Dragon Bane is saying, come on, bring it to me. He wants to fight Sanders, and these two beating the hell out of each other right now. We were trading blows. Oh, but Sanders catches him off guard with the knee. Smart move by Price Sanders to take advantage of a distracted Dragon Bane. And now we're thinking sharpshooter again. Sanders locks it in again. Another sharpshooter. Center of the ring. Dragon Bane nowhere to go. Trying to get to the ropes. And he submits. So far, first two matches of the tournament have been both tap-out victories. It was Chase in the first, and now it's Price in the second. Price Sanders on the board tonight. Dragon Bane, though, did put up a good fight. But Price Sanders showing the experience that he has and technical ability to take down Dragon Bane. It's a statement, though, for Price. Good for Price to start things off on a high note. Next up first, here we go, a big one-on-one debut here tonight. Jaylon Morrison from Temple Plays' universe is taking on Marlon Starks, the leg breaker himself. This should be a very good match between these two young dudes. The macho and hip Jaylon Morrison taking on Marlon Starks. So far, though, both matches tonight have ended on a tap-out. We could see a third one here with Marlon, unless Morrison has something to say to him about that one. Taylor says to ask everyone. Yeah, exactly. And no, this is not Solo Sikoa, so thanks, Solo. You ain't coming out, buddy. You're not in this tournament. It's Marlon Starks. You don't see his brother. You don't see Marlon's brother Alex later tonight on tournaments, which was 2022 and 2024. And the winner of 2023's was Lorenzo. Lorenzo's the only man to ever won an MUOW tournament undefeated. I mean, yeah, people have gone to the finals undefeated, but no one's ever won the tournament other than Lorenzo undefeated. Yeah, take that, Mr. 2K. And out comes Jalon Morrison. Let's see if Mr. Morrison can improve here tonight. He did have a really good showing in that six-man tag match against the Stark Brothers and Christian Barton on the last show. Let's see if he can throw an upset into the wrench of Marlon Starks and get on the board early. Let's start, though, by Jalon Morrison. I mean, if Morrison gets on the board early, look out. Since, you know, he's a young dude, Morrison has probably the stamina and the athleticism to go far in this tournament if he can just get some big-time victories over people. I mean, he doesn't have to win the tournament to impress people here in this company, but if he does win the tournament, that's huge for him. A rookie's never won the M1 tournament before. I mean, yeah, people on their first try have. Kenta Kobashi, Gabe Kidd, those types of guys. But again, they weren't rookies in this company when they won the tournament. Starks, though, dropped down onto the ropes of Snake Eyes. Jalon Morrison! There's that athleticism I was talking about from the young kid. But he's got a lot of charismatic, you know what I mean, charisma to him. There we go. I couldn't speak there for a second. But Marlon trying to get back into the match, throwing Morrison right into the steel steps. Smart move by Marlon Starks to fight back, throwing him right into the steps to try and get advantage back into the matchup where he's having trouble right now. Counter for Morrison. And we have other people from Temple Blazes universe in this tournament. Blazed Radios, or yeah, Blaze McCoy is going to be fighting later tonight against Christian Barton, which is going to be a really good match. Brooklyn Joker's got a match later on tonight. He is facing off against Jun Akiyama, which that's also going to be a very good match. Brooklyn Joker versus Jun Akiyama. Sawyer's even here tonight. He's got Ozawa. And, of course, Jalon Morrison's here from Temple Blazes universe as well. Back in the ring, both men here. Starks, he could be trying to set up for this, but good counter by Morrison. Morrison fighting back here. Jalon Morrison throwing him off the ropes. Oh, there it is, a version of the AA. Morrison to beat Starks. No. Close one. Jalon Morrison almost just beat Marlon Starks. Top rope is Morrison. Oh, and he missed. Big miss, big time miss. Both men are back to their feet, but Marlon Starks dropped toe hold. You know, that was set up for Hollywood and Vine. Hollywood and Vine is locked into the legs of Jalon Morrison. Morrison trying not to give up, and he doesn't give up. Starks couldn't believe it. Maybe he would have thought that was over, but no, it's not enough to defeat the young man. And now look at this, the arm. Starks goes for the arm, and right to the shoulder and elbow. Hover on Morrison after all the damage that he's taken. No, and the kid again kicks out. Starks going up top. Top rope. Marlon Starks diving headbutt. Classic Marlon Starks. Diving headbutt to take out Morrison. Oh, and the kid again. Good resiliency shown by the kid. Oh, wait a minute. Good counter for Morrison. That's what Morrison needed if he wants to get back into this fight. Jalon Morrison, snapmare, takedown, knee drop to the head. Oh, but Marlon's in prime position. Nope, he gets back up to his feet. Morrison's caught again, thrown off the top rope. Again, there's the experience factor that Marlon will have over Morrison here in this company. I mean, we are talking about a former MUOW World Champion and Marlon Starks, and one of the longest reigning MSW TV champions as well. Starks, what the heck was that? He baited Morrison. I think that's what he did. He baited Morrison to go after him the top. But there we go. Morrison the clothesline. Oh, wait, but Marlon's down. He is down. He might be out. There's that elbow. Jalon Morrison might have just won this. Morrison to a cover. This would be huge to score his first win here. No. Close one. Morrison almost got him, but he's fired up. The kid's fired up. He knows he's close to a victory, but no, Marlon counters. Blaze is where the Bulldogs. Blaze, the Bulldogs are not here. Shut up. Marlon goes for the arm. Smart idea. Go for all the limbs. Why not? You have the option. A kick to the ribs. Now again back to those ribs of Morrison. I think Starks, though, he's taking a little bit too long if I was him. And now he's going to go for it. No, good idea for Morrison to move back into the corner. Oh, but look at that. Good catch by Morrison. Jalon Morrison, here we go. Boom, clothesline off of the rope, right into the corner. Starts this down again. This could do it right then and there. Top rope is Morrison. Oh, no, ready. Look at this. Oh, no, he missed. Both men back to their feet, though. Marlon, oh, throat punch, and now there comes the combos. Tornado kick. Is that going to put away Morrison? No! The kid again! Morrison's still alive here in this matchup. I don't know how he is, but he's still alive. Marlon, splash! Oh, wait, Morrison back to his feet already, but Marlon's got him back up in the air. And drops him the snake eyes in the corner. Marlon's feeling himself right now. That's what he's got to do if he wants to win, but Morrison is still fighting. He's got a good showing here tonight. Big, deep arm drag from Marlon Starks. These two trying to tear down the house early on in this tournament. Off the ropes, Marlon. Oh, he missed it. He went for an axe handle to the back. He failed. He failed big time. Morrison body slam, center of the ring. Marlon's down. He might be out. Top rope is Jalon Morrison. The elbow again, center of the ring. Center of the ring, Jalon Morrison has just scored his first victory, not only in this tournament, but also in MLW. Big win for the rookie, big win for the kid. He just beat one of the best technicians in this company. And Marlon Starks. Marlon can't believe, but Jalon Morrison pulling off an upset early in this tournament. Look at this, the rookies. The rookies in Block A are showing off with a couple wins over some vets and some technicians. Well, that's a huge win for Jalon Morrison. He's going to be talking about that one for all day tomorrow, I'll tell you that for sure. Next up's a big one. Blaze McCoy taking on Christian Barton, the TV champion. Getting ready for his fight here against Blaze McCoy. Blaze says he's calling his lawyer. Why do you need to call a lawyer? That's my question. Why does he need to call a lawyer? Here we go. Blaze versus Christian Barton. These two are going to tear this house down. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those underrated match of the year contenders for the match of the tournament type of contender here. These two will definitely try to tear the house down. These two are both great athletes. One, of course, is a champion, and Christian Barton, your current MLW TV champion, winning that from Chase Bazana back in Heatwave. The Maxed Out one. He's also a former KOPW champion. I know he's always looking for the big top title whenever he can, but the young Christian Barton, Mr. Maxed Out, is ready for a fight here with the TV title. TV title, of course, not on the line. No championships will be on the line during the tournament. But here we go for Blaze McCoy versus Christian Barton. I'll be right back, guys. By the way, down and get some water, and I got some pizza to eat, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back from getting some pizza and stuff like that. Right now, the Christian Barton Sleeper Slam. The Sleeper Slam from Barton. You know that was up for the Brain Buster. Barton hooking the leg on Blaze McCoy. To beat Blaze McCoy, no. Not enough to beat McCoy there. Blaze is in trouble. Here he's going to set up for it with some maxed out Brain Buster. And will that give the victory to Christian Barton? No! I agree with no, Cat, you're not going to have it. I'm not too good for Blaze McCoy against TV Champ. Yeah, true. Oh, nice counter from Blaze McCoy. Oh, risky here for Blaze McCoy. He's a big dude. Beautiful. A slingshot kick. And nice clothesline. Blaze saying he can't use my name. Yes, he can. You know why, Blaze? Because Blaze is spelled with a Z. And Blaze, McCoy's name, is spelled with an S. Nice gutbuster drop on the floor. Blaze McCoy dropping Barton. Yeah, exactly, Blaze. Dumbass. By the way, quote my friend Christopher, dumbass. That's what Blaze is. He's a dumbass. On the floor, nice DDT. Big tornado DDT to the floor. Blaze is wrong. That's how my mom spells it. No, that's not how your mom spells it, Blaze. That you're just saying that just to take credit. Oh, Barton. He missed for a count of 11 right now. And he gets back in the ring. Both men are in the ring. Going for... Nope. Blaze McCoy went for it. Christian Barton's got him up in the air. He's going to hit him with some snake eyes off of the ropes. And now Barton going for a pin. Oh, not enough. Close, though. Barton not caught. Blaze McCoy fighting back. And a spine buster. This is not looking good. The TV champ's in trouble. Blaze McCoy might be on his way to 2 points. And now Blaze McCoy, a sharpshooter, is locked in. As Frank is attacking. Oh, he tapped! Blaze McCoy has pulled it off tonight. Yeah, why? What's with our submissions tonight? Only one match so far, these 4, have ended by a pinfall. The other 3 were by submission. We got a Blaze Spinneroonie. But a huge comeback win by Blaze McCoy, beating the TV champion. Next up, Devin is up here tonight. He's got Alpha Wolf. Dragon Bane lost earlier, so let's see if Alpha Wolf can get revenge for his brother's loss against Bryce Sanders here against Devin. Or is Devin going to take it here against Alpha Wolf? You know that Brandon's looking to cheer on Devin. And Dragon Bane's looking to cheer on Alpha Wolf. Nice early start for Alpha Wolf. Beautiful springboard. Yeah, that's fine, Brandon. Go ahead. I know you'll watch your match later. Oh, this little Devin and Alpha Wolf going at it early on. Beautiful from Devin with the head scissors. Nope. In the corner, Alpha Wolf, nice counter with the elbow. And then off the ropes, Devin. Alpha Wolf tilts whirl backbreaker. Classic move from Alpha Wolf, like people from Bret Hart and Eddie Guerrero. Cover, no. Off into the floor goes Devin. Alpha Wolf flying up over onto the top of the ropes here. And Alpha Wolf connects to the diamond double axe handle. And springboard senton. Alpha Wolf is hyped up here against Devin. Oh, bow and arrow stretch. Bow and arrow stretch to Devin. Devin trying to fight it. Oh, Devin. And a kick out for Alpha Wolf. But how bad is Devin's back? And oh, nice knee. Beautiful knee, beautiful springboard from Devin. Devin fighting back. Devin the cover. Devin to beat Alpha Wolf here. Nope. Shoulder up for Alpha Wolf. And now Devin feeling it off the ropes. Needham the head. Nice neck breaker for Devin. And look at this. The Iron Tailor is cheering on Alpha Wolf against Devin. Oh, nice. Deadlift into a power slam by Devin. Alpha Wolf, though, is back to his feet. Devin doesn't see it. Devin did not see Alpha Wolf go to the floor. And a nice shoulder tackle. And a beautiful springboard moonsault. Alpha Wolf pulling off the stops right now against Devin. Devin fighting back into Alpha Wolf. It's been a good match so far between these two here in Block B. Or Block A, sorry, not Block B, it's Block A. Alpha Wolf up in the air, Devin. He's doing powerbomb out of the ring, instead drops him with snake eyes. Devin springboard, beautiful coffin drop, springboard. Devin to the cover to win. No. Alpha Wolf surviving against Devin. The leader of the Cobra's pit. Devin's in the corner. Devin going for a Claymore. Bang! Claymore got it on the money. And now Devin pulling him up. In a Bandit 5 or a Cobra 5. Or, yeah, I guess we're going to call it Bandit 5. Bandit 5 to Alpha Wolf. No! No! Devin can't believe it. He thought he won, but Alpha Wolf still alive. And a spring, nice diving neck breaker. Alpha Wolf, though, got his knees up. Alpha Wolf got the knees up against Devin. And a nice big hit to the head of Devin. And Devin eats a springboard DDT from Alpha Wolf. Alpha Wolf's found a new fire here. Alpha Wolf has Devin up. Brainbuster! Taylor talked about Mr. Amazing. He has some explaining to do. You know, the legs here. Alpha Wolf going for the legs of Devin. Smart move. Go for all the limbs, why don't you, when you can. Big super kick. Alpha Wolf. Oh. A super kick almost did it. But now this could do it. Alpha Wolf. Devin's in no man's land. Omega Driver. Omega Driver to Devin. Alpha Wolf to pull it off. No. But Devin's hurt. Devin's hurting. You can tell that Devin's in a bad position. He is not good. He's in a bad way. Kick to the head. Devin is down. Alpha Wolf. Moonsault. Oh, he says he's going for another one. 2 moonsaults. Alpha Wolf says one on a third one. 3 moonsaults right in a row out of the corner. Alpha Wolf has beat Devin. That's an upset. That is what you call an upset. That's a big game upset. Alpha Wolf pins Devin here tonight. You gotta believe if you're the Cobra's pit, you're shocked. I'm shocked. Alpha Wolf, even though Dragon Bang did not get the win over Price, Alpha Wolf pulling off the victory against Devin, hitting that super kick, and an Omega driver was enough to win, but then he drills 3 moonsaults in a row to pin Devin. Big time upset here tonight in the tournament. I still can't believe that Alpha Wolf has defeated Devin. I was not expecting that. Next up, Gabe Kidd gonna face Alex Starks here tonight. I'm still a little bit shocked off of that win from Alpha Wolf. I know Taylor liked that one. I definitely know that the Iron Taylor enjoyed that victory by Alpha Wolf. Now we had Gabe Kidd versus Alex Starks. I mean, if you're the crowd, who do you cheer for? Do you cheer for Alex Starks, the Triple Crown champion, who is a heel after all, and an arm targeter and an arm breaker? Or do you go for Gabe Kidd, a man who's not, well, he's a member of the War Dogs, which is a well-liked faction with the crowds, but Gabe's also a member of the Death Riders. And not too many people can say they like the Death Riders. Joe Kenny doesn't. Matabu Soya doesn't. Corey Crichton, Price Sanders don't. Right now, though, Gabe Kidd and Starks back themselves up in the corner. We need to get some water. Throat's starting to get a little, congested here. I don't need to start choking again on stream. Oh, that's better. I don't need to start choking on stream. That's a bad idea. Gabe tossing away Alex Starks. Taylor's still wondering about Mr. Amazing, what he's going to do. Or his plans. I mean, Amazing does have that match tonight against Baron von Farkas. Should be a really good match, actually. Farkas versus Amazing. Starks, though, breaking out of Gabe's. Tried for a takedown. Taylor says he has mixed feelings for the Death Riders. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that, Taylor? That's my question. Why does the Iron Taylor have mixed feelings for the Death Riders? Nice headlock from Alex. Whoa. Again, now pulling back on the head of Gabe Kidd. Gabe trying to back up to his feet here. Gabe Kidd, the winner of 2 M1 tournaments. The only man to ever do that in tournament history. Off the ropes. Gabe leapfrogs. Gabe Kidd with a gut punch. I mean, we've had people come close to doing it. Of course, Kenner Kobashi, first ever winner of the M1 tournament. He beat the Great Muda to win the tournament for the first time ever. And in the finals of the second tournament ever, it was won by the Great Muda. Who beat Kenner Kobashi. Mess off the top by Gabe. Taylor says, Amazing as a match tonight? Good. I'll sit at ringside for that one. Oh! So Taylor going to watch Amazing's match tonight against Baron von Farkas. Gabe, nice trident suplex. Oh! Nice big roundhouse to the back of the head of Alex Starks. Gabe Kidd, no. That was a rude to kick to the back of the head from Gabe Kidd. Nice distance punch. The Kid's in control of Alex. Starks going to lift up Gabe. He's going for a power bomb, perhaps. He's got him up in the air, but then there's a power bomb. Alex. I just want to try something for that arm bar, but he isn't. Instead, he puts him top rope. Oh, no. Oh, arm bar. Oh, that's like an arm breaker off the top. Gabe's in trouble. No. Man, that was a brutal move off the top. Throwing Gabe shoulder for, oh, no, arm bar. Alex has got his arm bar locked in. Gabe's got nowhere to go. Gabe's got nowhere to go. It's either tap or escape, and Gabe taps. Gabe Kidd taps out. Alex Starks on the board. His brother lost, but he won. The Triple Crown champion defeats Gabe Kidd with a tap-out victory off of an armbar. I mean, I thought Gabe was done after he got thrown off the top, ran onto a shoulder and arm. But no, instead he survives, and then Alex immediately locks in the armbar for the tap-out. Man, night one is the night of tap-out victories here. Lots of the matches in this first night have ended by a tap-out. Only two of them have ended by pinfall. And next up's going to be the debut of Sawyer, as he's going to be facing off against Ozawa. The international champion Ozawa in Team 2000X. Look at that here. Oh, look at that cockiness out of the corner to start things off by the international champion Ozawa. You gotta believe there's definitely one man that's in this block A that's super happy to see Ozawa. And I don't mean he's happy to see him in a way that he's hopeful that he won the tournament, but more so super hopeful to kick his ass. And that is Katsuya Endo. Tatsuya Endo does have a match later tonight. He's going to be facing Pierce Perch a little later on tonight. And now, though, Ozawa and Sawyer backing each other off into the corners. And both men breaking each other up here in the corner. And a nice shot by Sawyer. But Ozawa fires back with a big elbow. Nice caught again from Sawyer. You know that Sawyer and Mr. Amazing joined forces last night on Summer Fury. If you've not seen Summer Fury, make sure you go ahead and watch that, because that was an insane pay-per-view over in Anaheim, California for Shockwave Wrestling. It was one hell of a show, main evented by Corey and Price becoming Shockwave Wrestling Tag Team Champions by Price Sanders pinning the Iron Taylor. However, here's Sawyer for the win over Ozawa. Nope. Just a one count on the GHC heavyweight champion. Sawyer, nice axe handle to the back. But Ozawa's back to his feet. Ozawa caught from Sawyer. Sawyer putting Ozawa in that corner. You know that Sawyer's going to have the power and size over Ozawa. Same with that, probably the experience too. Little catch by the GHC heavyweight champion and the international champion here. Ozawa Rolling Hills. Ozawa won that international championship from Tatsuya Endo at Heatwave inside of the cage and no escape. Taylor says I was off my game because of what Amazing did. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Corey and Price give Marcus and Taylor a rematch for those tag team titles, knowing the history that Taylor, Price, Corey, and Marcus has as friends. Sawyer, DDT. A big DDT to Ozawa. Cover here, Sawyer to get the win over Ozawa. And a one count. A little bit of a slow one there by the referee, though. Sawyer looking to put away the GHC heavyweight champion. Sawyer going for another DDT. 2 DDTs. But one with my higher impact. Sawyer to beat Ozawa. Oh, and again, not enough to beat Ozawa. The Real Rebels in trouble, courtesy of Sawyer from Temple Plays' Universe. Taylor says at least Price and Corey know who their friends are. Ooh, it's a little bit of a roast there for Taylor. Springboard kick again. Sawyer having a good showing here in his debut. Sawyer top rope, diving leg drop. Nice move from Sawyer. Sawyer's going up to the second rope now. Sawyer diving, nice little accent on the throw. Now second rope again. Sawyer splash, no. Cover here, Ozawa. No. Yeah, I believe maybe one more DDT. It's game, set, match, and a victory for Sawyer. Oh, Ozawa biting the forehead of Sawyer. And Ozawa, Big Ben Edge. Big Ben Edge on Sawyer. No, 101. Big Ben Edge. Well, it's not the edge for the win there for Ozawa. Hits a springboard senton. Oh, no, he's caught. Beautiful back body drop from Sawyer. Drop kick. Sawyer, ankle lock. Ozawa's got nowhere to go. But Ozawa submit to Sawyer's ankle lock. No. And now the DDT, a third one. No DDT. Instead, it's a pile driver. The international champion dropped with a pile driver from Sawyer. Sawyer into the cover. He beats Ozawa. Look at this, the Temple Plays boys doing very well so far tonight in the tournament. All three of their boys have won so far. In the hot streak, keep going for Temple Plays' Universe. And here we go. Next up, John Anderson from Vita. Going to take on Mike Watson. This should be a good one. And then after Kenny versus Claudio Castagnoli, I gotta quickly pause the stream and set up the other matches that we have scheduled for this nice show. And oh, John, don't start things off with a crushing move. Taylor booing Sawyer after his win over Ozawa. I gotta give Sawyer credit, though. He came in that match with a good game plan, and it won. Some more water in me. And not have enough water, I'll tell you that for sure. Big splash, but missed for John. John, a former CTL World Champion and CTL United States Champion. He was great as CTL World Champion, and I'll give John a lot of praise and credit for that run. Cover early on, no, 2 count. A quick 2 count for Mike Watson. Mike Watson. No, nice running Death Valley driver there. Let's see, Mike Watson, he came up in the loss on Shockwave Summer Fury last night. So can Watson, can he get revenge for his loss? That's the question. He been backing up in the corner as both men. And nice clean break. I'm surprised. A clean break between John and Mike Watson. And nice uppercut from John. John with an early pin. Taylor saying, hey Sawyer, where's Amazing? Oh, the Iron Taylor. The Iron Taylor is looking for Mr. Amazing. Of course, Amazing has his match later, so maybe he's waiting for his match. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he is waiting for his match against Baron von Farkas. That's probably what I'm thinking Mr. Mays is doing. He's waiting for his match against Baron von Farkas. Watson with a nice springboard clothesline to John. John had an absolute barn burner of a classic last show. Him and Yoshihiro Takayama was a great match. Those two beat the crap out of each other. I mean, yeah, Takayama has a point. He could have been in this tournament and replaced John. He said no, he didn't want to be in the tournament, so instead John keeps his spot. He's probably still pretty bruised up from that match. Nice alley-oop powerbomb from Mike Watson. A beautiful cutter from Watson. Nice camel clutch. Camel clutch, but not enough to beat John. Nice arm trap pump handle slam from John. Off the ropes, John with a big splash. You always got to keep on John, because you never know what John's going to throw out. John going for those triple power bombs. And that just shows you how powerful John Michael DeSanta is. Triple power bombs. And John, he's going to send Watson to Mars. And down he goes. Referee, what are you doing? There you go, cover. Watson. I think it's because the referee, if the referee doesn't take if the referee doesn't do 5 donuts, I think John becomes the winner right there. And a big splash. What a splash off the second rope from John. And, John misses a splash. And off the rope splash. No one's home. Watson puts him in the corner. Mike Watson. Clubbing blow to the back. Throws him off the turnbuckles. Off the ropes. Knee to the head. Down the corner. Oh, no. No, not from up there. No. John's 7 feet tall. Watson! Jesus, this is dangerous. Mike Watson! A superplex! Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Mike Watson and John has just destroyed the ring. We need to get the ring crew back out here now. Oh my God. Mike Watson and John broke the ring with... I think they gave Watson the victory. Yeah, I think they did for a knockout. Yeah, Mike Watson got the win by knockout. And so here we go for a big match here. Joe Kenny versus Claudio Castagnoli. What is going to happen between Joe Kenny and Claudio? Is Claudio Castagnoli going to beat Joe Kenny tonight, or is Kenny going to beat Claudio? Okay, here's the start. Oh, clothesline! An early clothesline from Claudio Castagnoli, no! And Claudio. That's the thing, Joe Kenny's a powerful dude. But even more powerful than Kenny is Claudio Castagnoli. And the crowd here tonight is a pro-Kenny crowd. Oh, Kenny just got booted in the head. Claudio off the ropes. Not looking too good for Joe Kenny early on. Kenny, springboard, missed by Claudio. And Kenny goes on the attack of Claudio Castagnoli. Uh-oh, Kenny's got him up in the air. And down goes Claudio. Look at this, just right to that leg of Claudio Castagnoli. It's Joe Kenny, a smart move from Mr. Joe Kenny here against Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio, of course, attacked Kenny on the last show, which helped Kazuki Fujita make the tournament. And then he was a part of a Money in the Bank match at Summer Fury. Claudio's got the arm. Good move by Kenny. Kenny and Claudio jarring for position. Oh, he's got the arm big time. Claudio again has the arm of Kenny. These two will go back and forth with the grapples here. Kenny not barging. Smart move by Kenny to stand his ground. Now Kenny transitions into a headlock. Good transition from Joe Kenny. But a back suplex from Claudio Castagnoli. Oh! And now Claudio back in control. Castagnoli with springboard crossbody. Claudio the win. No. Oh, Claudio. Neutralizer time. Claudio with a neutralizer. Claudio Castagnoli. No. Claudio thought he had it, but no, it's not enough. But he's saying it's over soon for Joe Kenny. Off the ropes. Bang! There's the uppercut. There's that uppercut. Claudio Castagnoli has just defeated Joe Kenny. That means the hit on Joe Kenny has been collected by Claudio Castagnoli. That one is going to sting for sure tonight for Joe Kenny. And all of the people that are against the Death Riders, that one is going to hurt a lot. Joe Kenny gets pinned by Claudio Castagnoli here tonight off of a big-time uppercut from Claudio. Hey, there's Macau. Alright, so I gotta pause this just for a quick minute, just set up the final couple matches. So give me 1 minute here and I'll set up those matches. Alrighty, here back for the tournament here, and that's a couple matches up for grabs. It's going to be Tatsuya Endo taking on Pierce Perch here in this next matchup that we have here. After poor Joe Kenny took out, or got taken out by Claudio, there's, of course, Tatsuya Endo mocking Ozawa in Team 2000X with that shirt. But here we go, it's time for Perch to come out to the ring. Wait a minute here, this is Perch? Who the hell's this? Oh, Revenge, hey, it's Plum. Revenge is here. I don't know what happened to Perch, but here is Revenge. He's here tonight to take on Tatsuya Endo. Am I hearing this correctly, that Pierce Perch has been ruled out of the tournament due to an attack by the Death Riders? I think I'm hearing this correctly. Yeah, I think I am. So that means Revenge is taking his place in the tournament. So here we go. It's time for Endo versus Revenge to kick off this second part. Of course, still we have the main event of Brandon Styles versus Kanosuke Takeshita. And I'm eating pizza during this match, so if you hear eating, don't worry about it. I know that Congregation Federation over in Vita, they don't care about anyone but themselves, as they think that everyone's a sinner. What's next? Is their idiot leader going to say that I can't eat anything while I'm commentating a match? Well, to me, the Congregation Federation are the biggest sinners. And the reason why I say that is because the Congregation Federation, how are you sinners with the name Congregation? How are you not sinners with a name like that? Then missed springboard by Endo. And this nice little lock up here to Revenge. And Endo and Revenge. Oh, Endo! Needing the fight to Revenge with that kick down low. Not a low blow. It's pretty short, close to one though. And now they back into the corner. Endo and Revenge back into each other again. Revenge, though, throwing around Endo. I gotta give Revenge credit, he's looked good so far in this match. Also, I want to say another thing about the Congregation Federation. The Congregation Federation, them saying that the PK, that wrestling is a sin, and that the PK Rebel, who is the leader's son, actually that he is a sinner because he didn't follow in the footsteps of his father. Okay. So I guess that also, does that mean that the leader of the Congregation Federation, does that mean his dad was a or, whatever you want to call it? Was he one of those guys too? Oh, and a nice submission by Endo. Endo could be going for the win here with a submission on Revenge. But no, Revenge able to fight out. Now top rope is Tatsuya Endo. Endo top rope. Diving Hurricane Run. A nice move from Tatsuya Endo. And missed. Endo misses the springboard, but he's right back to his feet. Ryan Jolie just said, gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins, so keep shoving pizza down your throat, sinner. Pizza. Ryan Jolie thinks that pizza is a sin. So I guess that also means that any food is a sin. Okay. Thanks, Ryan Jolie. I guess all food is a sin now. Whoa! And Endo thrown over the top by Revenge. You know what's not one of the 7 deadly sins, but Ryan Jolie has it? Stupidity, which also means that he is a sinner. Oh, look at that on the floor by Revenge. Revenge on fire here on the floor against Endo. And he will take Endo with 3 German suplexes. And also, why is Ryan Jolie talking for? Didn't his boys lose to Marcus King, Rico Sanchez, and Mr. Black? I mean, come on, that's pretty bad there for Mr. Ryan Jolie to have his boys get pinned by Mr. Black. I mean, come on, who gets pinned by Mr. Black? Apparently, Ryan Jolie's guys do. Wait a minute, roll up here! Head scissors, roll up! And no, a kick out for Revenge. Ryan Jolie says that you promote saintism with Doom. Okay, so then Ryan Jolie promotes being a dumbass with his dumb little promos and saying that people are sinners. Dropkick missed by Endo. And I'll say it again. His boys lost to Mr. Black pinning one of his guys. That's pretty sad. Big roundhouse kick by Revenge. Revenge for the win here. And he got him. Revenge gets the win, is on the board. Good win for Revenge. And now here comes the match of the Iron. Taylor is looking really forward to. As Mr. Amazing faces off against Baron Von Farkas. Ryan Jolie says, "You're not my target this week. You're in another match." Oh, here's another thing. So, let's say a worker gets paid and goes to work on his payday, works a 8-hour shift, and works his ass off. So, and then he rewards himself by buying something to, buying some food for himself because he deserved it for working so hard. And so, apparently, that means that he's a sinner because he bought food for himself and then ate it. In the words of Ryan Jolie. And now the Amazing throwing Farkas into their corner. And a spear in the corner from Mr. Amazing. And I'll be right back because I want to get something that's not a sin, and that's water. Ryan Jolie says you're talking and eating at the same time. Rude. You know what? Ryan Jolie is the type of guy that'll go watch Sinners, and he would expect that movie to be about churches. And then Ryan Jolie's the same guy that watches the Mandela Catalog, the analog horror series on YouTube, just because that it's about, just for the parts about the Bible and stuff like that. Submission, Boston Crab locked in by Farkas. Amazing fights out. Oh, bitch spine buster, Mr. Amazing. No, not even one. A huge kick out from Baron von Farkas. Amazing's going for the win here. Mr. Amazing, the Amazing Bomb. Mr. Amazing to beat Baron von Farkas. No, he does not win it. A kick out by the former world champion, Baron von Farkas. Stuart Cox says, just leave him alone. He's going to listen to Marilyn Manson after this. Wait, who? Ryan Jolie? So you saying that Ryan Jolie listens to Marilyn Manson? So that means that Ryan Jolie is a sinner. Cover off the move by Amazing. Mr. Amazing to pick up the win here. Oh, almost again, but a kick out at 2 by Farkas. Ooh, submission. Submission. Submission here on Farkas, but no, he doesn't care. Stuart Cox says, no, you do the devil. No, you do the devil, streamer. You do the devil, okay. I don't really listen to Manson at all, so I don't know what he's going on about, Stuart Cox. You know what, the name Stuart Cox made sense, because that's probably what he sucks in his free time. Right here, though. And keep it, by the way, YouTube friendly. I don't mean the word C-O-C-K, I mean the word C-O-K. Counter by Farkas. Farkas caught by Amazing. Mr. Amazing throwing him down. Baron von Farkas, the former world champion. A former 3-time world champion at that, Baron von Farkas. Had a great reign with that title for a 3rd time. He would then lose it to Corey Crichton, who's a 3-time world champion now. Off in the corner is Mr. Amazing. Oh, Amazing doesn't want to be there, because you know what that is. Boom! Farkas got him with it. Baron von Farkas to beat Mr. Amazing. No, Amazing powers out, but Farkas is on another level. Farkas is feeling it. He's second rope. Dive double axe handle. Not looking too good for Mr. Amazing. And now Farkas gonna lift him up. Drops him. And Yokozuna cutter. Is Mr. Amazing finished? Baron von Farkas to beat Amazing. No. Macau says, I'm working on something crazy. It might be one of the funniest things I've ever done. Uh-oh. And speed of Amazing's caught again. Boom! A second one. Farkas fired up. Cover. Ref in position. Amazing again. 2 kickouts of those pounces by Farkas. Cover again, Amazing. No, another kick out by Farkas. These two back and forth with those kickouts. Farkas trying to escape, but no. Amazing fired up. Mr. Amazing trying to put the match on ice. Macau says it'll be a while, but I was on the floor crying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And now Amazing setting him up for a ride. Amazing bomb. Mr. Amazing, the second Amazing bomb of the match. And that will do it. Mr. Amazing gets the win. Mr. Amazing pins Baron von Farkas. Him and Sawyer both got wins tonight. Big wins for Amazing and Sawyer here in this tournament. Amazing back in MEOW, and look at that, he's already got a victory. And not only that, but after the night that he joined Sawyer. It's another one of those guys, too, that are a part of that group is coming up now. Brooklyn Joker facing Jun Akiyama. I'm really interested to see what that funny moment with Macau's channel is going to be on Vita, where he was laughing, crying on the floor. But here we go, Brooklyn Joker versus Jun Akiyama. If this is a victory for Brooklyn Joker here tonight, it's a clean sweep for him, Amazing, and Sawyer. Oh, it's not? Okay. What wasn't, Macau? It's jumping elbow there by Brooklyn Joker on Jun Akiyama. Akiyama. Oh my god, he's got him way in the air. Chops him. Not like a bad luck fall by Brooklyn Joker. Brooklyn Joker all over Jun Akiyama to start things off here. Brutal combination shots by Brooklyn Joker. And that's what makes Brooklyn Joker such a deadly guy in the ring. I still remember when the Brooklyn Jokers, or when the Digital Jokers were SWW Tag Team Champions. They were a great team over in Shockwave until they met the team of the Iron Tailor and Marcus King and got their butts kicked. Right now, though, Brooklyn Joker and Akiyama top rope, big superplex from Brooklyn Joker. He rolls through. Falcon Arrow. Beautiful combination from Brooklyn Joker to pin Akiyama. No. Kick out for Jun Akiyama, and there's a nice senton. And now Brooklyn Joker with that drop kick to the side of the head of Jun Akiyama. And look at this choke there on Akiyama. But he actually gets back to his feet right away. That choke did nothing to Akiyama, and say he gets forward with the knee strike. Now Brooklyn Joker attacking Akiyama's back. I'm going to get some more water so you guys watch some more of this match. Alright, right now, Jun Akiyama fighting back. He hit Brooklyn Joker with that kick on the floor. Jun Akiyama. There's Christopher. Cover Akiyama. Oh, close. Jun Akiyama almost got the pin. This isn't looking good. This isn't good for Brooklyn. Wrist clock, exploder, suplex. Wrist clutch, exploder, suplex. Jun Akiyama beats Brooklyn Joker, so no clean sweep for Sawyer's group. The legend of pro wrestling, Noah, snipes down the sweep. Everyone put the brooms away. There's no sweep tonight. Yeah, Amazing and Sawyer might have won, but what's really the big outlier here is Jun Akiyama beating Brooklyn Joker. You know that Sawyer won't be happy about that loss for Brooklyn Joker. He was controlling that match for a decent amount, and then Akiyama came firing back. Taylor says okay. All right, next up's going to be a big one. Mariucci Marufuji versus Kazuki Fujita. The Beast versus the Genius. Here tonight. Who's going to win, the genius of Marufuji or the beast ability of Fujita? And look at that, Fujita just clotheslined the hell with Marufuji. Fujita all over Marufuji early on. Nice forearm strike from Fujita. Both men former GHC heavyweight champions and GHC heavyweight tag team champions. My cat is playing with the ball right now. Bella, stop playing with the damn ball. All the bell noises from that ball. Oh, she's still beating it around. Nice springboard by Mariucci Marufuji. After this, I think it's going to be Marcus versus Jack Morris. I think it's after that. Mr. Cool says this show sucks, so Mr. Cool can kiss my ass. And now, though, there's that amateur wrestling background of Kazuki Fujita. He has that background of his where he worked in not just amateur wrestling, but MMA as well. Mariucci Marufuji trying to break the grip, and he does. Smart move by Mariucci Marufuji. That's why he's the genius of the arc. Mariucci Marufuji, nice, into the armbar. Beautiful double hook armbar from Mariucci Marufuji. But again, there's that amateur wrestling background from Fujita escaping right out of that armbar. These two back into a lock-up. These two really push each other with the lock-up here. Both men back into the corner here. My cat is absolutely losing her mind right now. And Fujita takes advantage of that lock-up. That was a clean break. And look at that knee to the ribs by Fujita. Kazuki Fujita, another lock-up by him and Marufuji. These two struggling for a position. And again, the power. Good power by Fujita. Who defeated Joe Kenny to get in this tournament here. Nice Michinoku driver by Mariucci Marufuji. Good God, Cat. What are you doing? And now the arm. Smart move by Mariucci Marufuji. Going for the arm of Fujita. Mr. Clean says I can hear Taylor bragging about the guy today. the cooler bald guy. Nice move by Marufuji. Fujita, though, is fired up. This is the same thing they did to Joe Kenny. If you didn't watch that matchup between against Joe Kenny and Kazuki Fujita, Fujita got drilled the spear of Joe Kenny, but just after Kenny celebrated, Fujita got right back up to his feet and got right into Kenny's face. Nice kick counter by Marufuji. Marufuji spin kick. How about a little pole shift? Pole shift to Kazuki Fujita. No, Fujita kicked out of the pole shift. But Mariucci Marufuji's feeling it right now. He knows he's getting close to a victory. Nice combination by Mariucci Marufuji. And not a two, though. Another one by Mariucci Marufuji. Marufuji's more athletic man. Nice one with the springboard. The genius going for the pin here on Fujita. And another kick out one by the Beast. And there's Christopher. Thanks, Christopher, as always. Mariucci Marufuji, though, on the attack again. Kazuki Fujita. Fuji trying to get the win here. Coming in. Oh, God, headbutt. A headbutt and Saito suplex. Saito suplex. No. Almost three. But for Fujita, but not enough to beat Mariucci Marufuji. But here's the move that beat Kenny. Sleeper hold locked in. Marufuji escaped. Into the referee. And a knee to the back. Big kicks here. Mariucci. Oh, no. No. Mariucci Marufuji is now top rope. A little coast to coast. putting his body on the line for the tournament. It's Mariucci Marufuji. Now, though, Fujita's in desperate trouble. Off the ropes, Mariucci Marufuji. Oh, he missed the kick. Fujita trying to hit advantage, but nice counter by Marufuji. Quick pin here, Mariucci Marufuji. I can get the win here, maybe, perhaps? No. Kick out by Fujita. Man alive, that cat of mine is going crazy. Oh, he's caught again! Pole shift! Pole shift! Oh, it's not enough. Another pole shift. That was a different one. That was a fireman's carry pole shift, but not enough. Another nice springboard from Mariucci Marufuji. And now, big super kick. Beautiful from Mariucci Marufuji. Second rope. Diving knee drop. No one's home. Like Hal says, when I'm making, I can't stop laughing. Off the ropes, nice leapfrog. Fujita, Hurricane Rana. Kazuyuki Fujita with a Hurricane Rana now rakes at the eyes of Mariucci Marufuji. As Prince Pacquiao is losing his mind right now. Snake Eyes on the ropes by Fujita. Smart move by Mariucci Marufuji. Roll out of the ring. You cannot win the match on the floor unless there's a countout, which is the countouts until 20. And Marufuji's head just went off the apron. And now the back of his head's now getting slammed off the floor. A lethal combination by Kazuki Fujita. Fujita throwing Mariucci Marufuji back in the ring. Both men back in there on a punt knee, but no one's home. What a good idea to stun him. What's this here? Oh, Fujita. Stun gun. Beautiful stun gun into the ropes by Kazuki Fujita, but will that get the win over Marufuji? No. Another kick out by Marufuji. Less than 13 minutes to go in the match. It could come down to a draw. Oh, no, triangle choke. Triangle choke applied on Mariucci Marufuji. Is he going to submit? Oh, wow, he's fighting out of the triangle of Fujita. He got out, but how's his neck? How's his head? There's a knee strike, and oh, here we go. This is going to be a battle. We're going to have some strikes thrown here between Mariucci Marufuji and Kazuki Fujita. Chops just back and forth between these two absolute great men here in this match. Chop after chop after chop. Oh, wait, blocked! Marufuji's firing back. And instead, he eats chop his own. These two just back and forth. Oh, sucker punch, but Fujita says, come on, hit me. And oh, yeah, he hit him all right, but instead of sucker punch. And now, here we go. Throwing shotgun shots here. Good God. Oh, and Fujita with a big forearm shot. Caught in a power bomb. A power bomb into the bridge. That's 3. The beast, Kazuyuki Fujita, has pinned Mariucci Marufuji. That was a good match. But the beast, Kazuki Fujita, him and Marufuji got into exchange. A beautiful forearm shot was thrown by Fujita, and then caught Marufuji with a power bomb into the cover for 3. And a big win for the beast as he is on the board here tonight on night 1. I gotta itch my neck now. Good job, me. Speaking of me, next up, Jack Morris of Team 2000X will take on Marcus King here tonight. These two once again doing battle here in this company. This is the 3rd time that Marcus and Jack Morris have fought. I don't see this rivalry between Jack Morris and Marcus King ending anytime soon. Next up after this will be the semi-main event of the evening, as the world champion Corey Crichton will go one-on-one with Kazuko Nakajima. Early cover kick out for Marcus King on Jack Morris. Both victories have gone to Marcus King. The first is a triple threat match where it was Marcus versus Morris versus Alex Kane for Alex Kane's openweight championship title, where the match was won by Marcus pinning Alex Kane. Then the match between Jack Morris and Marcus Kane a few episodes ago, which was won by Marcus to retain that openweight title. Christopher says he's doing it. Oh, hey, see you, Christopher. Nice bulldog out of the corner for Marcus. Right now, the guy that is so pretty hated by Ryan Jolie is beating up on Morris, but Morris with the clothesline. You gotta be careful with Jack Morris. He might be a member of Team 2000X, but he can still wrestle. Yeah, the Marcus really hated by Ryan Jolie, especially because Marcus plays Doom. Nice big counter by Marcus on Jack Morris. Marcus sending a message to Jack Morris right now, telling him to get his ass back up for more beating. Now thrown in the corner is Morris. Kicks here for Marcus in the corner. Marcus off the ropes. Nice enziguri. And the cover, Marcus to beat Jack Morris. No. Where's Marcus going? I thought he was going for something. Back to his feet. Morris and Marcus. Oh, half and half. Beautiful suplex for Marcus Kane. Marcus going up for the diving double foot stomp. Here we go. Oh, no, he missed it. Marcus misses the diving double foot stomp. And he's in trouble. Jack Morris. Backdrop suplex. Big miss for Marcus, and Morris is capitalizing. Jack Morris capitalizing off of Marcus's mistake. Marcus still escaping Jack Morris. Morris still back to his feet. Marcus mishandles that springboard. Morris. Oh, wow. That's a clean forearm to the side of the head for Jack Morris. Marcus is in desperate trouble right now. This could be in trouble for the openweight champion. Off the ropes. Morris, the drop kick. And now, Morris firing off shots to Marcus Kane. High knee strike for the former GHC heavyweight tag team champion. Morris shooting star press. He might have just beaten Marcus. Jack Morris. No, at 2 is Marcus. Somehow kicks out of that shooting star press of Jack Morris. Marcus going for it. Morris is up in the air. Oh, armbar check. Or a project champ, or whatever you want to call it. Marcus firing off here in the corner on Morris. Marcus. Drop kick in the corner. We know who he learned that from. Marcus calling up Jack. Morris in trouble here. Marcus. Springboard kick. Oh, he's caught out of the air by Jack Morris. Somehow Jack Morris caught Marcus out of midair. Don't know how the hell he did that, but a counter for Marcus right here at those elbows. Oh, this could do it here off the ropes. Burning lariat. Marcus burning lariat on Jack Morris. Oh, not enough, though, to beat Jack Morris. Not enough to beat Morris there. Marcus off the ropes. Sliding forearm. No one's home. No one's home for a sliding forearm. Blocked, though, by Marcus. Big forearm strike. Morris is busted open. Jack's in trouble. Marcus dead. Bolt suplex. No. Oh, stomp to the foot. Stomp to the foot of Marcus King. There's Jack Morris. And now we got exchange. Oh, it's jumping enziguri strike. Morris is feeling it. Jack Morris, this could be the win he needed against Marcus King. Springboard drop kick. Not good for Marcus. He's in trouble. Morris. Spine buster. Jack Morris with a spine buster. Morris. Somehow Marcus at 2 again. Marcus is in desperate trouble right now. Jack Morris is on fire. Morris could be a second away from defeating Marcus King right here. Oh, what is this? What is this? Morris, tiger driver off the top rope. What the hell? Jack Morris with a tiger driver off the top. And again, Marcus. At 2. How does that man kick out of that? I don't know. Marcus trying to fight back, but he's hurt. He's hurting. Marcus is hurting. from that top rope tiger driver. Marcus the crossbody press. In the corner, it's Jack Morris. These two men firing back and forth on each other. Marcus fired up. Marcus King. Knee to the back. That could do it. Marcus King to beat Jack Morris again. No, Marcus can't get the job done. Morris is still cut open pretty badly. Knee blocked. Morris clothesline. Morris is saying, cut the ropes. This is done. Knee straight to the face. Marcus is cut open. Both men are bleeding. Morris up top. Shooting star. No, he moved. Marcus moved out of the way. He moved out of the way. Brilliant counter for Marcus King. Burning lariat again. Marcus, the second one of the burning lariats. And Marcus King has beaten Jack Morris. That was a close one for both men. But Marcus survives a brutal war with Jack Morris. That was a good one between those two. Marcus moving out of the way of that shooting star press, because if Morris hits that, it's over. And Jack Morris would be the one with his hand raised right now. But no, Marcus moves out of the way. Burning lariat again and gets 3 on Morris, but he got caught a couple times. Macau says he's got to go to bed. Well, see you, Macau. But it was good seeing you again, buddy. All right, semi-main event of this first night of the tournament: Kazuhiko Nakajima versus Corey Crichton, the world champion. And then after this will be your main event between Brandon Styles and Konosuke Takeshita. So here we go, Kazuhiko Nakajima, Corey Crichton. Of course, the World Championship is not on the line, but we'll see what will happen between these two legends. Kazuhiko Nakajima, like I've been saying all the time, started up wrestling in MMA at age 15, and he's won titles almost everywhere he's gone. But he's never won a championship here just yet. Nakajima forearms Corey in the corner, and a big boot from Nakajima. Nakajima and Corey again with a lockup. House is a minute out though, but watch without sound, okay? Elbow straight to the ribs of Crichton by Nakajima. That's the thing, Nakajima actually has the experience over Crichton here. Hurricanrana. Big time Hurricanrana from Nakajima. Nakajima is feeling against Corey Crichton. This would be a big win for Nakajima if he can pull it off against the world champion. Big kick! Step up kick to the corner from Nakajima. But Crichton sends him to the floor. In my opinion, this is a match that's kind of down the middle with Corey Crichton and Nakajima. Nakajima with the power and experience, but Corey's got the technical ability and the athleticism. Nice, beautiful deep arm drag from Corey Crichton there on Nakajima. I mean, Nakajima's going to give Corey Crichton everything he's got, because Nakajima's not a quitter. He's a fighter. Corey missed Corey's spot. Fireman's Carry, Brainbuster. Nakajima. Oh, almost, but Corey at 2. That was really close. Oh, figure 4. Nope. Nakajima, though, is on fire. Crichton feeling his shots, but no counter from Crichton. Now Crichton's battling back. World champion with these big shots. No, caught by Nakajima. Nakajima, though, caught by Crichton. Crichton off the ropes. Corey tilt-whirl backbreaker. Corey Crichton to pull one out of his back pocket again. No. And now Crichton Nope, springboard instead with a senton. Wonder Whirl. Corey Crichton off Wonder Whirl. No, Nakajima kicks out at 2. Corey pulling out the Wonder Whirl for tonight, but not enough to beat Nakajima. Now Corey battling down here on the floor with Nakajima. Nakajima and Crichton battling out here. Corey back in the ring. Here comes Nakajima. Crichton's got him. Beautiful deadbolt suplex, or almost deadbolt suplex by Crichton. Crichton's calling him up. Trying to go for the win here. Corey mid crossbody. Diving crossbody from Corey. Not looking too good for Nakajima. Corey Crichton with a springboard. Crichton could be thinking Wonder Whirl. No, he isn't. Submission attempt maybe for Crichton? No, a kick to the ribs. Corey kicking away at Nakajima. And now he's going to go for the super kick. Move that one of the world title for a 3rd time. No, he's caught. Crichton got caught by Nakajima. Crichton to Nakajima. Thrown off the ropes is Crichton. Nakajima with a big kick to the chest. Katsuhiko Nakajima. Ankle lock. Smart move by Nakajima. Go for the leg of Crichton. And oh, he's bending it right back. He's got it locked in. Will Crichton submit to the ankle lock? No, but he's hurt. He's a little hurt. You can see he's grabbing his ankle. He is grabbing his ankle, but Corey's in a bad place. Nakajima. Bang! Soccer ball kick. Soccer ball kick. And Crichton got the shoulder up off a soccer ball kick of Nakajima. Corey's in trouble, but Nakajima's found a second gear. And I don't know if that's good for Corey. Nakajima off the ropes, kick to the back. And now Corey's the one that's in trouble. It felt like for a lot of the match, Corey was in the driver's zone, but now he's in trouble. Nakajima, boom, super kick. And counter from Corey. Nakajima. Crichton could be going tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Nope. Submission, Corey, Boston Crab. He's got it. Crichton. Submission locked in. And that's going to get the win. Nakajima submits to Corey Crichton. But Nakajima gave it a good match. Good effort for Nakajima. But Corey Crichton gets his first points here tonight. Well, good night for Price Sanders and Corey Crichton, but not for Kenny and Taylor. Now the main event. Brandon Styles versus Konosuke Takeshita. This should be really good here tonight between these two men. And your main event of the evening here. Brandon versus Takeshita. 2 points up for grabs. The first main event of the tournament here in 2025. Brandon, a part of that Cobra's pit. You got Takeshita, part of the Don Callis family. There's the Brass Knuckles champion, Brandon Styles. Title not in the line here against Takeshita. And there is the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita. Oh, here we go. Takeshita and Styles. Main event here tonight of day one. Who is going to set up their tournament in a good way? An early lock up. Brandon will roll up. No, check out Takeshita. No, lock up. Now both men are back in the corner. Oh, both men actually clean break. Now Styles goes to the leg to no state to catch it. Oh, but Brandon's caught. And here goes another lockup. Brandon knows they will get into his own move here. Brandon could be thinking takedown, but good counter by Kenosuke to catch it. And a headlock. Snapmare headlock here on Brandon. So wrenching at Brandon's neck. Brandon trying back to a vertical base, but he's on his knees right now. Keshta's got his arm. And now he's got him down almost to both knees. Now he's on both knees. Brandon having a real trouble with this arms of Takeshita. And Takeshita with an arm drag. And Takeshita with a clothesline. Kenosuke Takeshita taking it to Styles early on here. And Kenosuke Takeshita's got Brandon up on his shoulders. And Takeshita drops Brandon with snake eyes. Covered by the Alpha. And a kick out right before 2 for Brandon. Takeshita, nice. A little toss over his shoulder there. Kenosuke Takeshita. Brandon's not having a good start to this. He's on a bad day. Brandon, can he get back to his feet here? He's doing a bad job. Brandon needs a springboard from Kenosuke Takeshita. The Alpha on fire. Brandon, though, caught his foot. Brandon sweeps the leg. And connects with a beautiful standing moonsault. There's the Brandon Styles that I know. Springboard, beautiful for Brandon. Now Brandon is feeling it. That's the Brandon Styles that I know. Brandon with a submission on Takeshita with a rope break, of course, through the long limbs of Kenosuke Takeshita. Brandon, though, the knee to the side of the head. Brandon on fire. That's what he's got to do if he wants to beat Kenosuke Takeshita. He's got to be on fire. Francis bringing it on to Takeshita. Cannonball. Cannonball to Takeshita. Styles springboard Phoenix splash. Brandon. Pele kick to Takeshita. Styles. Could be thinking a Styles cutter perhaps. No, instead doesn't go for the pin. Brandon up top. What is he going for? Brandon. Diving. Oh, he's caught. Oh, he's caught. Blast ride. Blast ride to Styles by Kenosuke Takeshita. Takeshita. Oh, wheelbarrow German suplex. Kenosuke Takeshita, has he beaten Styles? No. This could be it for Brandon. The kick. Got him! Kenosuke Takeshita, has he beat Brandon? No, Brandon at 2, kicks out. Takeshita half a second from beating Brandon. Brandon's the corner. Whoa! There's a face break shot. Brandon is cut open. Brandon is busted open from a boot in the corner by Kenosuke Takeshita. Takeshita. Missile drop kick. Brandon's in deep, deep trouble now. Brandon has to fight back. Takeshita went for the knees, but he missed. Brandon kicks him. Brandon started to go for a Styles cutter. If he hits it, it's game over, but he's not had a good night so far. Brandon got him with the reverse. Brandon out of the floor, out of the apron. Springboard time for Styles. Got him. And now Brandon is going up top, but he didn't. He's got Takeshita. He's got to get him up, though. He's got to go for a Styles cutter. Instead, he goes off the rope, gets him with a knee strike. And now Brandon's going to try to shoot the half and go for the win. Styles cutter time. Got him. Styles with a Styles cutter to put down Takeshita. Not yet. Takeshita moved. Brandon went for a springboard. Kanosuke Takeshita moved. Takeshita with a springboard. Brandon goes back to his feet. Takeshita caught him. Kanosuke Takeshita has Brandon in the corner. Brandon here got hit with one boot in the corner. Now another one in the corner. Takeshita is all over Brandon right now. Not good for Brandon. Northern Lights flips over. Takeshita, big time suplex. This is not looking good for Brandon. Brandon might be done. Takeshita. No, he set up for it, but Brandon moved. Takeshita got caught. Brandon got caught. Found him with a power broker. And Brandon somehow kicked out. How the hell did Brandon kick out of that again? But Brandon's hurt. He is hurting from Kanosuke Takeshita. How the hell is Brandon still in this damn match? I don't know. It's perseverance or something. See ya, Macau. Brandon's hurt bad. He is not looking too good right now. Takeshita's been all over him tonight. Brandon trying to get back to his feet, but Takeshita's just too much for him right now. Oh, thanks 2K for being stupid. In the corner, Brandon. Brandon. What is this? Styles kicks him in the knees. Double stomp. And now, Brandon. Super kick. And wait, Brandon's caught. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I must have lost footage, but Brandon caught with that wheelbarrow German suplex. And he got 3. Kanosuke Takeshita beats Brandon Styles. And I lost a little bit of footage there near the end. Takeshita kicked out of that super kick. Brandon thought he had control. Takeshita countered. Next thing you know, wheelbarrow German suplex off the ropes. Takeshita's on the board here tonight. Beats Brandon. Oh, Temple, you just missed the main event. You just caught the main event end with Kanosuke Takeshita defeating Brandon Styles for 3. So it means Takeshita has his first 2 points of the tournament. Brandon's at 0. And Takeshita at 2. Great show all around here tonight. It was almost a clean sweep for Sawyer, Amazing, and Brooklyn Joker, but Jun Akiyama had other plans and beat Brooklyn Joker. Amazing beat Baron Von Ferguson. Sawyer beat Ozawa. Blaze McCoy ended up beating Christian Barton earlier tonight. Joe Kenny lost to Claudio Castagnoli. And a couple other big matches happened too. Oh, no problem, Temple, but hey, what a show here on night 1 of the M1 tournament 2025. Still lots of the tournament to go. This is just night 1, so a lot of points are still up for grabs. Only a few people, there's still a lot of people with 0, still a lot of people with 2. You can't just win the tournament with 1 win. So you gotta keep trucking through the tournament, but what a great first show we had. It was a great matches. Couple surprise upsets like Devin getting beaten by Alpha Wolf. Couple good showings by some rookies from people from the Temple Plays universe. But overall, great performances by a lot of good people. And that'll pretty much end tonight's show with Kanosuke Takeshita on top. But anyway, we'll see you next time. But also make sure to check out Vampiro 712's MSW 36 on Saturday and Sunday. Should be great shows. I don't think I'll be there for Saturdays, but I'll be there for Sundays. Make sure to check out everyone else's channels like Temple Plays and Shockwave Wrestling and Christopher Hovis, AK Dust 230, and Prince Macau, and all those boys. But we'll see you next time for day number 2 of the M1 2025 tournament.